Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Oilers Rundown. Well, it was a tough 6-3 loss to the St. Louis Blues last night. The Edmonton Oilers ultimately too undisciplined, taking too many penalties, although you can certainly argue the officiating wasn't exactly even, with the Oilers taking 8 penalties to the Blues 3. But hey, the Oilers have to control what they can control, and they did not do a good enough job of that last night. I thought Stuart Skinner held them in as best as he could, but the Oilers just did not have their best last night. They did show flashes of brilliance, but Jordan Binnington was there to shut them down when it really mattered. So the Oilers lose that one, but they have a chance to get right back in the win column tomorrow afternoon when they take on the Dallas Stars. We're going to take a look at the roster for the Oilers, who's starting in goal, and I also have all the latest for you on the Oilers trade deadline rumors. Let's take a look at all the latest. As the Oilers get set to take on the Dallas Stars, they will roll out the following lineup that they closed out with against St. Louis. The Oilers finished the game fairly strong, so hopefully they can carry over some of that momentum. Calvin Pickard will get the start and goal, which will be a great test for him as the Oilers look to solidify their goaltending situation before the trade deadline. Shifting focus to the trade deadline, the Oilers' number one trade target, Jake Guentzel of the Pittsburgh Penguins, has been sidelined with a wrist injury and is expected to be out for up to 4 weeks. This doesn't eliminate him as a target for the Oilers, but it's obviously a concern and consideration. Another target for the Oilers also looks to be off the board. Columbus Blue Jackets president John Davidson revealed in an interview with Sportsnet's Jeff Merrick that Boone Jenner isn't going anywhere and doesn't want to go anywhere. Jenner would have definitely been a great addition, but knowing this information at least clears the deck and provides clarity. The Oilers want to add to their top 6, preferably on the right side, and knowing what they know now about Guentzel and Jenner could lead to the Oilers putting a greater focus on Travis Konecny of the Philadelphia Flyers. An almost ideal add. Konecny has 26 goals and 25 assists for 51 points in 55 games played this season and is a plus 15. There's conflicting reports on whether or not he's even available. The Flyers are right in the thick of it, and Konecny is valued, so it may be a non-starter. But if he can be pried away, the Oilers definitely need to try. We know the Oilers are also looking at Scott Laughton and Sean Walker of the Flyers, so conversations are ongoing. Scouts for both teams are keeping tabs. The Oilers also have an eye on Jordan Eberle of the Seattle Kraken as well, but the Kraken are going to make an attempt to re-sign him, so it will be a bit of a waiting game. Eberle has 10 goals and 20 assists for 30 points in 50 games played this season and is a plus 4. On last night's broadcast, Edmonton Oilers insider Bob Stauffer mentioned the following targets. Nick Dowd of the Washington Capitals. The right shot center has 8 goals and 7 assists for 15 points in 43 games played and is a plus 9. He's averaged around 50% on the faceoff dot over his career and would be a key shutdown and penalty kill add for the Oilers, likely slotting in as the third-line center. Dowd is signed for this year and next at a $1.3 million cap hit. If the Caps retained a bit, it's an even better fit for the Oilers. The other target mentioned was Sam Carrick of the Anaheim Ducks. Also a right shot center, Carrick has 7 goals and 3 assists for 10 points in 53 games played and is a minus 9. Carrick has also averaged around 50% on faceoffs for his career, and like Dowd, would bring great depth at center on either the third or fourth line, and also could be a key shutdown guy. Carrick is a pending UFA with an $850,000 cap hit. Both Dowd and Carrick would be terrific additions for the Oilers. Adding both and inserting them on the third and fourth line would be massive upgrades for the team. And lastly, Vancouver Canucks insider Rick Dhaliwal is reporting that his sources are saying the Oilers are making a big push for Calgary Flames defenseman Chris Tanev. I still have a hard time seeing the Oilers and Flames coming together on that deal, but the Oilers are clearly trying to make it happen. Well, that's all the latest, guys, but I'm sure we'll have more to discuss here over the long weekend as more stories develop. But let me know your thoughts on Travis Konecny, Sam Carrick, Nick Dowd. Who do you think is the best target for the Edmonton Oilers going into the trade deadline? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.